Alright, sick. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. And today I'm going to actually evolve some of these Hisuian shinies that I had that I just haven't evolved yet to their final stage. And I'm going to bring them over into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I also have a Scyther in Home and a Rufflet from Pokemon Violet that I'm going to bring in as well. So, yeah. Pretty excited to actually get some of these Pokemon added to my collection. Just logging into Home here. Hey Chimchar, welcome to the stream, bud. Oh, glad to see you. Real quick, let me connect to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Pretty sure I have the Pokemon I need. I'm gonna find a Scyther, and I'm also gonna find my Rufflet, excuse me. Let me see, where did I put that? I don't even remember where I put them. Probably over... Home has been kind of slow since the update. Hopefully that's... Maybe that's just normal now for Pokemon. Everything is slow. Here we go, here's my Rufflet. Okay. Let me put the Rufflet there, and now let me find the Scyther real quick. Actually, I can just do it like this. Alright, let me do Shiny, then we'll do by National Dex. I think I might have two Scyther. Yeah, see, like I have one here. One here. It doesn't really matter which one I take. We have Modest Nature. Well, I guess I'll just bring them up. They're both from Pokemon Go. I want to evolve one of these into Cleavor. They're both terrible natures, so I'll just take one or the other. By the way, I want to take my... I almost forgot to bring in my Cantonian Tauros. I'll do that today too. Yeah, I have a lot of the... I've been sending all my community day shinies. Yo, what's up, Ada? Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Okay, no, perfect. I think everything is good. Alright, I think that's... I might bring in Teddy Ursa. Hold on, let me look. I was gonna actually sit down and look and see which one of these shinies would have the closest to, like, 0 speed. Like, which one would be the lowest speed IV. But I'd have to probably do them in a stat calculator to figure it out. But let me see. Yeah, I have a lot of Teddy Ursa. Maybe that's what you were looking at. Yeah. I caught a lot. I actually I streamed this on Twitch, but I caught a bunch. We went to Santa Monica. I still have some actually in my Pokemon Go account that I could send. But yeah, it was I don't think I think because I'm connected to Arceus right now, I can't actually see their IVs. So I'm not gonna worry about Teddy Ursa right now. Alright, I'm gonna just save now. Yes, that's fine. Good luck on getting your Quaxley shiny. Hey, Light Brain Vibes, great to see you. Welcome to the stream. Ooh. Excuse me. I had to work all morning. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, so now we're gonna go into Pokemon Legends Arceus. And we're gonna start evolving some of these Pokemon. I have a few that I caught in game. Quillfish, for example. I have the Basculin. I had one more. I have Voltorb. And I think that's all I have. You're going for another one? Wait, so you already have one? So you're going for a second? That's hype. Yo, awesome. Alright, let's grab some of these Pokemon. Where'd I put them at? I think I put him in my last pasture. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I got Rufflet. So a couple of these are gonna require a little bit more work to evolve them. But that's fine. It's been a minute since I've played this game, so bear with me. Let's take a look at our shiny Pokemon we're gonna evolve today. There we go. We just brought over this Rufflet. You know what, we should go take a photo with all these at the thing over here, because they'll all get a ribbon. So yeah, all of these Pokemon I'm gonna evolve into their Hisuian forms. And then we're gonna, yeah, send them back into Scarlet Violet. Is this, yeah, I think this is the photo place, right? So yeah, if you take a photo with a Pokemon here, you get a Hisui ribbon. Let's see. Oh wow. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, that was the worst photo ever. Alright, let me bring up my Pokemon. Wait, can I do it? Wait, did I mess it up? Okay, cool, here we go. Let me bring Quillfish. I'm just gonna take a photo with everything real quick just to get the ribbon. Alright, I'll try to put... Oh, okay, you can only do one at a time. I didn't really know. Alright, I'll just take one. These are gonna all just be boring. Just default photos, just so I can quickly get the ribbon. Okay, so we did Basculin. Let's prepare another one. Quillfish again, because I didn't actually take a photo. Yo, Sir Fizzbun, what is up, homie? Great to see you. Welcome to the stream, friend. Alright, let's head over here. We're gonna switch out now. Let's bring in Voltorb this time. Take photo. Start shooting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what you have to do to get the ribbon. Let's get in Rufflet. Let's see. The thing about this Rufflet, I think I could bring it into Sword and Shield though and get the Galar ribbon first. I'm kind of debating on holding off on involving the Rufflet. We'll see. Just so I can get the ribbons. Wow, that's crazy, Chimchar. Are you serious? That's funny. You got out of 0 IV Pokemon. That's a shiny. That's crazy. Alright, let me take a picture with Scyther and then we'll be good. I mean, I guess the same is with like Scyther. Like technically I could take this Scyther over and get some ribbons on it in Sword and Shield. Maybe I'll do that today. Yeah, because once it becomes Cleavor, it can only go to Scarlet Violet and back into this game. The ribbon journey does seem like it'd be worth doing. Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's just look at our party real quick. What can we actually evolve that will have no consequence of just evolving it in this game right away? Probably Voltorb. Basculin. Like anything that's a Hisuian form right off the bat is probably just worth evolving right now. But I am debating on taking Rufflet and Scyther over to Sword and Shield, doing one run of the Pokemon League just to get the Galar ribbon at least. And then bringing it back in. I'm not gonna do the tower ribbon with them. Like, I guess I could, but I'm not gonna do that. That would take way too long. I feel like... Gosh, why do I have to think about this type of stuff and care? Why do I have to care about it? Anyways, let's start this off by heading out to a different area. You know what? Let's be spicy and just go out to the question marks. It has 2 special attack, the rest are 0. Very interesting. Okay, so it's not like completely 0. That would be insane if it was. Alright, so right off the bat, I know I have to change the move. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've played this game. Trying to, how do I forget how do I actually reteach it? Change moves, maybe. Is this the right move? Barrage? I feel like that's the one that I have to use. Maybe I should actually look at it real quick. Let me look. Quillfish. I think it is Barrage. But let me just verify with Overquill. Yeah. Strong style Barrage 20 times. Perfect. Okay. And then what is Basculin? I think it's a similar idea. We have to use a certain move. Where's Basculin at on this list? Wow, that's crazy. It's like on Cerebi, it's like actually just missing. I don't know why. It's strange. Under the actual tag Hisuian Pokemon, there's no Polterdice or whatever. Or Basculegion or whatever it's called, excuse me. Why am I saying Polterdice? What the It's been so long since I've played this game. Basculegion. Where is this at? Okay, here we go. Basculegion. What's the move I have to use? Oh wait, no, you have to just gain recoil damage without fainting. Oh. Okay. That should take a few turns. Let me just see what moves it has. Wave Crash, Double Edge, yeah, that's fun. That's like perfect. Alright, I guess we'll start off with Quillfish here and just go wreck some Bidoof. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've played this. I'm like, how do I attack this thing? Alright, so strong style. Wait, I never changed it. Oops, my bad. Okay, I'll just switch over to Basculin then. Holy smokes, I gotta get used to these controls, it's been so long. Yeah, I'll just do some recoil damage then real quick. Okay, that looks sick. This game was onto something for sure. Alright, I actually must have not saved when I picked Barrage. Oh, okay, I didn't confirm it. That's what happened. Okay. Alright. Now we just go strong style Barrage. Barrage 20 times. So we're gonna have to heal up a few times at the camp. Get our PP back. Yeah, I think I might take... I think I'm definitely going to bring Rufflet and Scyther over. Let's get the Galar badge, just so they can have it. I think it'll be worth it. It'll be really fast, honestly. We'll just blow through. Has anyone tried to use any Pokemon that are native to Scarlet and Violet, but they would transfer in Pokemon on the actual ladder? Are we allowed to? Oh, I should have already healed up. Because I switched my move, I was only at half PP. Alright, I guess I'll have to head back. I'll stay close to the tent. Yeah, I was wondering if... Like, cause I don't know if there's a battle ready. Like, it might still be limited to Pokemon caught within the game to use competitively. But I was wondering if, at a tournament, if it would matter or not. You know what I mean? If I brought, like, a shiny Garchomp from an older game. For example, if I ran Garchomp. Would that... Because it's not like it can know anything that's not in Scarlet Violet, you know what I mean? It would just have different ribbons, potentially. But I guess at the same time, I could just take my Garchomp now out of Scarlet and Violet and bring it into BDSP and get a crap ton of ribbons. So... I guess that's also kind of cool to think about. Holy smokes. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll, like... do one run of the Pokemon League in Sword and I'll bring in like some of my VGC Pokemon. Alright, I'll just heal up real quick since I already came back this far. What a waste. Wait, I forgot that's not how I heal. I just go to the tents. Yes, it's been a minute, but I'll get back in the flow. We're so spoiled in Scarlet and Violet with the mount. Like when I played this game recently, I was like, man, I can't believe I used to be good at this, because I beat all the balloon races, 100% of them, at one point. I was very keen on how to play. Ooh. That'd be sick to just find a random shiny. Alright, strong style, barrage. We'll pretty much have to go to a higher level zone for Basculin. It'll be a lot faster. This is fun. This is actually good. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. We can actually go to different... We should go to different zones. I'll look at the question mark, where the question marks are in a second. We're just trying to get some footing. Let's see what we got. Okay, how do I do this again? Okay, that's right, it's that one. Alright. Let me fly over to Heights Camp. I'm just gonna heal up and just get my PP back. Whatever, I'm already like there. Now let's go check out what this question mark is. Goodness. Yeah, it feels weird. I'll get used to it. Oh, interesting. Kadabra. It's probably like the worst thing to fight with a poison. Well, it's a poison dark type, technically. Yeah, it takes a minute. Oh my god, it's level 77. Well, I was not even paying attention to how strong this thing was. Yeah. I don't even know what I just did, but that worked. I'm hoping I could just like wreck it with a bug move. Come on, Neon Mega. The lackey Kadabra just goes for recover. What? How is this possible? Come on, Neon Mega. Holy smokes. We ain't messing around here. Okay, these might be... I could probably bring Quillfish on this, right? Alright, let's strong style it. Very nice. That was actually kind of insane. Multiple ones might actually be a problem though, but maybe only the alpha one would have Shadow Ball. Because they're not really attacking. And yeah, we can't be hit by a psychic move, so this might be good. Come on, Quillfish. Wreck these Kadabra. Come on. Yeah, they're not doing anything. Perfect. They're just sitting ducks. That face. It lived. But that means I just get another strong style off right now. Yeah, they only have psychic moves, it seems, beside that alpha. Perfect. Come on, Quilly. I'm actually pretty excited to get the Overquill. Oops, no, I don't want to run away. I might, before I evolve all of these, bring them into home real quick. Just so I can register the shiny. Nice. Easy targets. And we could probably even bring in Basculin once we run out of PP on Bullfish. Yo, what's up, Ghost? How's everything going? I'm trying to work on evolving some of my Hisuian shinies so I can bring them over into Scarlet Violet to chill for a bit. Right now we're working on the Quillfish and Basculin. Big chillin'. That's good to hear though. Glad you're doing well. Dang, yo. It's been a long time. Alright. Let's see. Oh wait, there's one. Let me get down here. Yeah, I'll probably experiment to see if I can bring any transferring Pokemon that are currently in the national decks in Scarlet Violet on the ladder. It probably will prevent it, but I'm curious if it will allow it. Very nice. Let's put our Basculin here to the front. Did we get all the Kadabra? Yeah, looks like it. Alright, let's head over here and see what's up. Let's head over. What outbreak is this? Ooh. Interesting. Celia. In a spiel. Let's wreck it with, I guess, just double edge. Hey, Before Dawn, good to see you. Shout out to Before Dawn, homie here on the platform. Always a pleasure. On the platform. I want to see how strong this is. Okay, level 58. That's good. We don't want to die. We just want to take damage. Recoil. Excuse me. Okay. Wow. Ouch. Double blizzard to the face. That might actually kill. Poor Basculin. We're gonna have to heal up after this. I'll just bring in Yamega and we'll go heal. I don't know if this will actually finish it off. I mean, I'm definitely a few levels higher. This game is very deceptive, though, about how levels work. Oh, nice. We actually completed a little bit of a quest line there. Alright, real quick, I'm gonna fly back, heal up, and they'll head back over there. Yeah, I'm down to do some battling. I wasn't sure if, because of the time difference, if the same people would show up or not. Because it's like 6-hour difference when I'm streaming right now. But I'm definitely down to do some multi-battle stuff once I bring these over into Scarlet Violet. I'm pretty open about what we end up doing for the most part. But I do want to dedicate a full stream to multi-battling. I just want to make sure there's enough interest for people to show up for it. But maybe at the same time, if I just have the stream titled that, that would just be enough. Alright, so let's just continue on doing it. Alright, we're going to... Yeah, so the plan right now, I'm gonna work on evolving some of these Hisuian shinies. I'm gonna take my Scyther shiny and my Rufflet shiny into Sword real quick and fight the Pokemon League just to get the Galar ribbon on them before I evolve them. Yeah, I remember Mangold. That was a lot of fun. We had a blast doing the multi-battles. But when I was streaming yesterday, it was like 6 hours earlier. Like I was off, so I streamed pretty early at like 10 a.m. my time. But today I started around 5 p.m. because I had to work all morning. But this Saturday, I'm definitely down to dedicate it to, you know, like Union Circle and multi-battle type stuff. Where we can kind of just hang out and do raids, show off our new Pokemon, do some multi-battles. I'll actually schedule it early, that way people will know what's happening on Saturday. Because I do want to... Or maybe, what if I did like a Throwdown Thursday, actually? I don't normally stream on Thursdays, but maybe if I'm feeling like, I don't know. I like the sound of a Throwdown Thursday type of thing. Like we just battle on Thursdays. But I don't want to like promise that. Maybe Saturday, for sure, when I normally stream. But yeah, once I like have stuff over, once I evolve these and I'm chilling in Scarlet Violet, I'm totally down to just do whatever. Like we could, if we have people that are down, we could totally just get a multi-battle going. It would even be fun to do a free-for-all scenario where even if you're paired with someone, you know, you can attack anyone on the field. You bought some more Pokemon like a Quagsire from Shield. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, bring over the old form of Quag. That's awesome. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, for the most part, we're just gonna get this cool fish worked on first, and then I have to go to a higher level to get faster recoil damage off on my... Actually, maybe I just... like a pseudo level place. That way I can actually just one-shot everything I'm hitting. I messed that up, not even use strong style. But yeah, I really appreciate people coming out to the stream and hanging out. It's very nice of you. Leaving all your comments. Thanks for the interactions. Alright. Thank you, Ada, for giving before dawn to shout out there as well. Okay. Let's see. Alright, we'll knock out the Cricketot with ease. Let's see. We gotta heal up. Oh, wait. Quillfish is actually ready to evolve. That's perfect. Alright, let me head back over. You know what? I'm gonna... These are too low level. I'm gonna head back to the camp. Because I don't want to necessarily spend a lot of time just knocking out level 1s. It's not going to give me enough recoil fast enough. So let me head back to the base camp and I'm just going to go to a completely different location. I am brain dead from just working so much. So, excuse me if I stutter or stumble my words a little bit tonight. Alright, sick. Let's head back out here. Perfect. Okay. Alright, let's get out the Basculin. This is actually appropriate to be in this area. Okay, we're just gonna... just go for... okay. Let's go to a different Pokemon that's not gonna kill you right away. Yeah, it's been so long since I've opened Arceus. The controls feel foreign. But I'm definitely starting to get a little bit more used to it. Alright, let's go for the Celia here. Okay. That's awesome, Mangle. See, that's what's really cool about the Pokemon Home integration, is being able to bring in sentimental Pokemon that you've journeyed on previous, you know, quest lines or whatever. I mean, that's kind of good that it just healed itself up. It's even more recoil that we can use for our evolution. Okay. I'm gonna hold off to evolve these just yet, because I want to bring them into home and register the shiny form. Awesome. Easy peasy. Let's see. Yeah, I think the... I've been working on software setting for Shiny Cyndaquil that I want to eventually bring all the way up from Crystal through Sun and Moon up into Arceus, and I want to preserve it as a Cyndaquil or Quilava and evolve it into Shiny Hisuian Typhlosion. I thought that would be really cool to have a Shiny Hisuian Typhlosion that has the Johto mark. You rated a lot last night at work, but I only got one Spicy Herb and Mystica. I lost every other battle that wasn't a 4-star or lower because people wouldn't do heal cheers. Yeah, people, it's kind of tough doing the lobby. You can never really be too sure what you're going to get. Not everyone is... A lot of people just want to press the attack button over and over. Alright, let's see. Do I have enough to evolve yet? I have to heal up, though. That's for sure. Alright, let's head over and heal. And then we'll Do more. Hey, Liana Garcia, welcome to the stream. You never found a shiny Charcadet? I'm sorry. Yeah, I still haven't had luck with that one either, but I haven't extensively did a hunt for it yet. Okay. Why does this look like so much different than the regular one? But it's like... I'm glad... So you're feeling better today, that's good. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had a blast hanging out with everyone on the stream. Can you breed... Yeah, the only way you can evolve... I think you can breed it in Scarlet Violet, but yeah, you have to evolve it in Arceus. It's the only way you can evolve them. As long... Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could... Like, I'm almost 100% sure you could breed one in Scarlet Violet, and then just trade it in to here and evolve it. Because none of the Hisuian forms will... Like, you can bring them in to Scarlet Violet, but you can't actually evolve in Scarlet Violet. That's good, Mango. I'm glad to hear. You can move... Yeah, you can move Basculegion to Scarlet Violet. But what we're trying to say is, if you took the Basculin form and you didn't evolve it, you can still bring that into Scarlet Violet, but you can't actually evolve it in Scarlet Violet. So if you ever wanted to turn it to Basculegion, you have to transfer it into... You have to transfer it back into Arceus. But what he's asking is, if he breeds, like... Actually, that's a great question, though, like... If you breed the Hisuian forms, do you have to use an Everstone? Does it... Because it's the same as Hisuian Zora, right? Like, because you can breed the Zora. So I imagine it's like the same thing, kinda. I don't know, like, actually I'm kinda confused, because you can evolve Hisuian Zorak in Scarlet Violet, right? But I was looking at Cerebi and it said that you can't evolve these in Scarlet Violet. Maybe the ones that can do it by level up? Because isn't that how Zorak evolves anyways? Normally? And even in this game? I don't remember. Because I caught mine as a shiny. Okay. I'm confusing myself a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like... Okay, both of them can evolve now. Perfect. So I'm gonna save real quick. And we're gonna go into home. I'm gonna trim... Oh wait, I have to put these in the pasture. What am I doing? Excuse me. Let me go back into Arceus real quick. I have to head back into town. Or at least to the camp. Not necessarily. Like, it could be good for some Pokemon that have 0 IV in speed or attack, but for the most part, you said it was on Hisuian Growlithe, right? I feel like Arcanine's gonna be a physical attacker, so there's really no... And you're not gonna want to necessarily have 0 speed on Arcanine. So for the most part, I feel like Arcanine's one case where it doesn't really benefit to have 0 IVs anywhere. Hold on, I'm in a battle. Sounds good, Mangle. I'm gonna do one run of the Pokemon League in Sword, just so I can get the Galar badge on my Scyther and Rufflet before I evolve them. Alright, let me head back. Go back to the pasture. Return to the village. Okay. Let me put these back. Just want to at least register these in Pokémon Home. It's not a bad shiny. You can always bottle cap it. That's the beauty of the current generation of Pokemon. Take that zero IV Pokemon, turn it into relative, like a competitive VGC Pokemon. I'm kind of intrigued to think Arcanine, like, will this version of Arcanine get play? I think it might, just because it will have rock coverage. Aw, they offered you a shiny Mewtwo, you didn't know what to do, so you just quit. You could take it. I mean, honestly, shiny Mewtwo's not too rare, just because Pokemon Go exists. Like, I'm pretty sure I still have shiny Mewtwo's in my Pokemon Go, like, my Pokemon Go file. I have so many shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go, it's like crazy. I haven't even been able to transfer most of my stuff over yet. I try to stay on top of the, like, I'm not gonna spend gold to reset the, whatever, like the charger or whatever it is. Okay, so real quick, let me connect to Arceus, bring in these Hisuian, just register them. And then I'm gonna go into Sword and Shield real quick. I'll just put them over here for now, sure. I only need to use a Leaf Stone on Voltorb, it'll be relatively fast. I mean, all these are fast now that the longest thing is just going to be getting the Galar badge real quick. Technically, I could take this Scyther into BDSP also. God, why do I have to think about this type of stuff now? That actually breaks my heart a little. Alright, we're going this. Actually, real quick, let me connect the Violet. I just want to see if there's something I could bring with me. That way I can get the Galar. I don't know, maybe this is overkill. I mean, why not, right? I mean, I guess I can bring my Murkrow. Just have it sit in the back. Take a back seat, my friend. Get a free ribbon. Ada's Rotom that she traded me. You know what? I'll bring Mimikyu, why not? Mimikyus. I have a lot of shinies I've trained competitively, because I've just caught so many on stream. Look at me being all... Oh, wait. Wait, is Greninja? I can't remember if Greninja was in Sword and Shield. I don't think it was. I think this is the first Switch game it's on, right? Yo, that's awesome. That's awesome to hear. What was the shiny that they gave you? Congratulations on your new Pokemon. Yeah, I'll bring the Toxtricity, and then I'll leave it at that. I'm just curious to see what they look like in Sword and Shield too. No, they're not different, but I'm not that curious about seeing them. It's more about just getting the ribbon. For sure, for sure. There's like a couple little checks you can look at your Pokemon to kind of determine the legitimacy of it. That's like what you're concerned about, but... People do definitely trade away extra shiny Pokemon. I mean, I do it all the time in the surprise trades. Okay, let's bring these over now. Wait, it won't let me... Oh wait, never mind. I wasn't trying to bring this through. What am I talking about? Okay. I'll just put those over there for now. Hopefully this... Like, I'm thinking, even though I bring these into this game, if I bring my Mimikyu back into Scarlet Violet, it'll have the same moveset that it had. Is Happini? That's awesome. Congratulations. Alright, so we're gonna actually play some Sword. It's been so long. It'll be easy. I mean, I'll just put like... I usually put Galarian... Not Galarian Meowth. The G-Max Meowth as my lead. Just because it like completely... I mean, it's good for getting money, but I guess if I don't really care about money, there's really no point to wasting our time doing that. What was I doing last? Was I breeding? So I do have my Meowth out. Dang, it's been so long since I played this. Wow, I love it. The box is actually load relatively good in this game. I miss this. Alright, let's... Okay, I guess I can't do that. I mean, technically I could probably just use Mimikyu. I just realized. You have one box and a couple more shinies in Violet. Very nice. I have like a few boxes full at the moment. I've been actually putting some of them in Home so I can like work on my living decks. This is one of the ones I caught. I mean, I'm pretty sure it should still be EV trained, right? How do I check? I can't remember. I legitimately cannot remember. I feel like there's a way to see a graph. Where's it at? Oh wait, here. I don't know, maybe it's not EV trained in this game. Maybe the EVs get wiped. This one's straight decent. Anyways, let me just bring something to be in the front to lead. Maybe I'll bring my event and turn into this. I'm just trying to get the Galar ribbon on some of these Pokemon before I evolve them, because they can never come back to this region once they are evolved. Again, it's been so long since I've even played this. How do I even do anything in this? Isn't it this guy? I'm pretty sure I go here, right? It's always been like confusing because it looks like you go to the very top, but you're actually you go to this one. Yo, that's awesome. Alright, let's just really quick get the Galar ribbon at least. I might bring my Scyther into BDSP. I don't know. Oh, wait, I don't want to do this. Oh, sorry. I'm being triggered. I'm just button mashing. Alright, whatever. Should be pretty easy. Yo, Sword and Shield definitely had the best presentation for battling. Like, this was so epic. I miss this for VGC. Dang. Even just doing the Pokemon League is like way more hype. Like, look at this. This game is kind of underrated a little bit. Like, the story sucks, but like, the gym element was amazing. With like the giant stadiums. Like, look how small everything looks. It's great. Alright, Eternatus. Just completely... I have attack animations off, just so it goes much faster. I guess it's kind of cool that we're leveling up our Mimikyu. I don't know why I never just max in the level 100. Like, what's the point of not doing that? I have so much candy in Scarlet Violet. Look at that. Yeah, I know. Like, I totally get, like, maybe at the beginning, the Dexit thing. I think that... But, like, in hindsight, this gen was actually pretty good. Even the competitive scene was pretty solid. I actually liked Dynamax. It was a pretty straightforward, simple mechanic. You know, just double your HP, get a new move. And it was interesting how you could utilize Pokemon that didn't have Protect. And if it had like a status move and you demaxed, it could turn into Max Guard. So you could actually get Protect if you decided to use demax. It's very interesting, honestly. But yeah, I'm just doing this real quick to get these ribbons before I evolve them. I'm not gonna get too crazy about Scyther because I could seriously... The reality is there's so many ribbons I could get on this Scyther. Maybe I'll hold off on evolving this Scyther and actually do the ribbon journey. Because I could put it in the contests in BDSP. I could also do the daily ribbon. There's so many ribbons in BDSP alone that you can get. The daily one, I think I just said that, but even just the Sinnoh region. Yeah. I might hold off on doing Cleaver today. I tend to enjoy the ribbon collecting more. So Home is pretty much the new version of Pokemon Bank where you can transfer Pokemon directly into... It's like a cloud storage, essentially. But the thing is, it only connects to the Switch era of games. So you can't actually send it back to DS. It only connects to Let's Go Pikachu, and that one's a little weird because the only Pokemon that are from that game technically are allowed to go back into that game, but you can put Pokemon from Let's Go into Home. But if I took like a Meowth, for example, and put it into Sword and Shield, I can't put it back into Let's Go. It's very confusing in that way. But you can send Pokemon from Pokemon Go directly into Pokemon Home, which then could also be used in the main series games. Pokemon Sword and Arceus, BDSP, and Scarlet Violet all are now officially all connected. So you can kind of, there's certain Pokemon like Garchomp, for example, could kind of bounce around all the games. So if you caught a Garchomp in Scarlet Violet, and you want to take it back into BDSP and just get some ribbons on, give it the Sinnoh League ribbon, give it the daily ribbon, give it the... compete in some contests, give it some food or whatever, pop-ins or whatever it is in that game, I forget what it is. It's a little confusing, but for the most part, you can kind of like... There's like some limitations. If you don't own a certain mythical or legendary already in a game and you own it as a Pokemon Go, like it's originally from Pokemon Go, like say you have a shiny Mew from Pokemon Go but you don't have a Mew at all, you can't actually transfer in that shiny. It's very strange. You have to actually bring in a regular Mew first from the core series game, and then it'll allow you to bring in Pokemon Go Legendary. It's so weird. For some reason, with Pokemon Go Legendaries and Mythicals, you can't bring them in as your Dex entry, if that makes sense. That makes sense, Mango. I like never use my Master Balls either, to be honest. Unless it's like a shiny legendary. Okay. Alright, we're almost done. I think we have 2 more battles we have to do. Then we'll get our ribbon. Pretty much be on our way. I did this ribbon journey with Hisuian Gumi a long time ago. For whatever reason, I just never evolved any of these shinies. They're just kind of sitting in my inventory. I don't have every single Hisuian form as a shiny. I don't have Growlithe, for example, yet. At some point, I would like to do a hunt for them, or maybe I'll breed for it in Scarlet Violet. I assume if we use the Everstone with a Hisuian Growlithe, you can kind of retain its form. Use it on a shiny Roaring Moon. That's pretty cool, though. Like, it'd be cool to actually use the Master Ball on a Pokemon that would get a lot of usage. Hey Carter, welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point, Luke. It is pretty freaking cool. I actually used Roaring Moon on my my Charlotte, North Carolina regional team during Series B. It's a pretty good support. It's a good Tailwind support, and it's just really strong. I was running the Terra Flying Acrobatic set with Booster Energy. I guess I'll just Dynamax Cannon to remove this. This is a Dragon Trainer though, right? Right. Very nice. Using Master Ball on a shiny Ray Charizard because I was scared I wouldn't catch it. Yeah, exactly. That's actually true. I've had shinies run from me. I think it's worth using a Master Ball on the Ray Den shiny for sure. Yeah, so I'm currently, before I evolve the Rufflet, I might hold off on Scyther, but I wanted to get the Galar ribbon because once I evolve it, it can't ever get it. And I was like, why not just take a moment to do the Pokemon League real quick? It's an easy ribbon. But then, yeah, once I evolve them, I'm gonna be chilling in Scarlet Violet. I haven't played this in a while. Like, I was just saying, like, this game's actually, like, bringing back some fond memories of playing VGC during the pandemic. Like, I don't need to obsess over ribbons like this, but it's kind of fun to take them on the journey. Yeah, I know. Technically, you can still get the ribbon. You just have to do whatever that school challenge thing is at Mesa Goza or whatever. I forget what it's called. I don't know what, like, anything it's called, I swear. I just feel like I just like go with the emotions. Like, I only invest brain power into things that, you know, truly. I mean, I know what I'm talking about. Just, you know what I'm talking about, too. It's whatever. I can speak in half sentences and you understand. Hey Green Guy, welcome to the stream. You have been waiting for a while. I have a question. You just set up Pokemon Home and I was wondering if only one device can be on time the same. It connects to one Nintendo account. So whatever Nintendo account you're using is where the cloud storage will be. So in regards to like the mobile and even your Switch, it's the same one, but they can't be on at the same time. I know you're not talking about that specifically, but yeah, you can only connect your Pokemon Home to one Nintendo account. So whatever that account is where you'll see your cloud storage for it. No problem. So as long as you can just sign into your Nintendo account, I'm pretty sure you should be solid, right? Tomorrow's your younger brother's birthday? Yo, that's awesome. My birthday is in June. June 1st. Wow. You're mad and scared of Brandon? Oh, wow, yeah. Wow, we have to actually face Leon for this ribbon. Okay. Here we go. Slash. Should be easy. You know, I actually still have I still have like one of these giveaway codes for Marsh Shadow. Like, I never scratched this off for Sword and Shield when they did these Marsh Shadow mythical. Maybe when I do my 1,000 sub special, I'll raffle this off to a viewer, the code. Because I already have 2 of these. I have one from this distribution, and I have one from when they distributed it like a while ago. I think I still have the card actually over behind me somewhere from like, I think it was DS. Is it DS? Oh wait, yeah, here it is. Pokemon Sun and Moon it was for. From years ago. Oh. Wait, is Aegislash allowed in Scarlet Violet? Because that's sick if it is. Yeah, I know, right, Andrew? Like, why can't we battle Larry again? I mean, I guess you can technically still battle Larry. But the whole fam... Aegislash is a sick Pokemon, though. I mean, it's like Golden Go is so good because it's the same. Like that Go Steel typing is just overall good. Aegislash was kind of interesting though with King Shield. Sun and Moon is the one generation I actually played the least of, but it was mainly because it wasn't because I didn't like it. I was actually just like transitioning in life. Like I moved from Pennsylvania to California in 2015, like the end of 2015, and that was like around the time Sun and Moon came out. Like it came out that next year, if I remember, 2016. It is a cool gen though. Yeah, I didn't think Aegislash is in Scarlet Violet. It might be in the DLC. There's still Pokemon that will get added throughout as the DLC patches come. Yeah, that's what I think. I think I did see it on the list. But yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon that are still missing. Like I'm pretty sure Blastoise and Venusaur are gonna make an appearance back. Which I'm telling you right now. Like, have you seen how Jumpluff has, or like Jumpluff and Lilligant have been doing pretty good in VGC with Torkoal in Scarlet Violet? Just imagine Venusaur and Charizard again. I just can't stand that duo. And it's gonna be... I mean, I guess Charizard's not as... It was a little bit different in Sword and Shield because of Dynamax, I suppose. But yeah, like, Venusaur's gonna be so annoying with Sleep Powder and being so fast. Yeah, Terraforms would be very interesting. I like the speculation of that being a reality. Alright, the main reason, if you're tuning into the stream right now, I'm mainly just trying to get the Galar ribbon on my Scyther and Rufflet before I evolve them. Scyther I might actually hold off on, because I'm entertaining the idea of bringing it into BDSP and actually taking the time to earn ribbons on it before I evolve it into Cleavor. Because then I can use it as a competitive Cleavor down the line for VGC, and I can pick any different unique title, whatever I feel like that day, you know? Alright, I'm just gonna... whatever. Yeah, I like Jumpluff a lot, like, trust me. That's why what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't want to see Venusaur in Scarlet Violet, but it's already been kind of data mined that it's gonna eventually make a comeback. Like, I was kind of sad to see Charizard. It's like, like, I get it, it's a popular Pokemon. But Greninja is actually the world... It was, like, voted the world's most popular Pokemon. Again, these are... Who knows what these are really... Who voted on that? I don't know. I don't remember voting. And I think the votes are more skewed. I think someone said you could vote for 3 Pokemon. So is it actually accurate? Like, I feel like someone could just throw in Greninja as, like, their 3rd favorite, and then all of a sudden, Greninja's just, like, the most common one picked. I do like Greninja, though. Greninja's sick. But I'm saying, like, Greninja's only in Scarlet Violet, you know what I mean? Like, it's taken so long for them to even give it a Switch debut. And it's, like, a fan favorite. But Charizard is, like, everywhere, all the time. It's... like, you close your eyes and you see Charizard. Yeah. Well, yeah... Zacian's actually, like, gonna be insane. Like, you think, at least, like, it'll, like, kind of put the Flutter mains in check. No problem. Alright, we should be good now. We got our ribbon. Let me just check them. Alright, let's see. There it is. Galar ribbon. Perfect. Alright, let's, save. Oh, wait, actually, we have to put these out of our party. Back into the box first. Alright, that's all I wanted to do while I was here. Yeah, it's a little overrated, but I do think it's a really badass Pokemon. Like, it's not my favorite, but I definitely understand why people really like it. Because I feel like I typically do not like... Like, I don't know. Even as a kid, I picked Pokemon Blue. I didn't pick Pokemon Red. And I'm not trying to say I don't like Charizard. I'm just saying I was always a Blastoise. Like, I picked Squirtle when I played the original games. So I've always been like a little hipster. Like, I'll pick the opposite. Alright. Let's go back into home real quick. We're gonna put these Pokemon back into a home box, and then I'm not gonna worry about the Violet right now. We're just gonna go back into Arceus and start evolving some stuff. Yeah, I'll get the Paldea ribbon once since like I can evolve them and still bring them in. We'll get the Paldea ribbon. Yeah, definitely not as overrated as Charizard. That's a good point, actually. I love, like, let's be real, like, they're all great designs. The original trio. I mean, they're iconic. I mean, it's like, it's like hard to not, like, they're all just like, you look at them, you know what they are. They're like so worldly known beyond their reach. Like, people who don't even know Pokemon know what some of these Pokemon's names are. It's like crazy. Alright, I wanted to connect the sword real quick. Yeah, I definitely, I was kind of sad when I went back home. I couldn't find my Pokemon Blue. All I found was these two. And these are original, like, when they came out. Like, I played Pokemon Blue once it came out in America. I know I look young, but I'm actually 34 years old. So nothing you can say would ever hurt this old man. But no, for real though, I just love, like, I don't know, it's like very nostalgic, right? Cue the, wow. I feel like I'm just trying to explain how I grew up with Pokemon. And I was trying to entertain the idea yesterday of how, can you even imagine playing Pokemon Blue and Red? Or maybe some of you actually did have this experience. No one even knew what Pokemon was, and I'm sitting here playing this on the Game Boy. It's actually insane how amazing this game is on the Game Boy. How much it was able to accomplish on a freaking Game Boy. Even the turned battle, the illusion of depth on a flat surface with pixels is actually really kind of like optimized. Like, Gamefreak was really the GOAT at one. I'm not saying like they're terrible now, but they were just like the GOAT at one point. Bulbasaur is great though. I mean, I love Venusaur. I just hate facing Venusaur competitively. See, I'm a little biased because when I play VGC, it's just annoying to deal with Venusaurs. If I'm not prepared around it correctly. Like, I remember in Sword and Shield, I just hated facing Sun teams. But hey, at the same time, I mean, it's amazing I love they're great Pokemon, let's be real. I mean, who doesn't love a giant dinosaur with a flower on its back? I mean, I guess Meganium, technically. Yo, nice, Green. You got Pokemon Home connected to Pokemon Go, Switch, and mobile app. It never worked before. Randomly started working now. That's great to hear. So many shiny Ditto. Yeah, I know. Some of those are definitely not real. Like, they're definitely just like Gen Perfect IV foreign Dittos. They have to be. Yeah, they seem to care about a lot money. It's a common trend in general. I mean, I've been seeing these cars that have these glove compartments that you have to actually, instead of just like having a handle on the glove compartment, you actually tap on a screen to open the glove compartment. And that's so unnecessary. But think of it this way, they're gonna find a way to monetize that. Like, you have to buy the DLC to be able to get this feature of your car. Like, we're just around the corner to having that type of stuff. Like, you have to like buy a product and then buy a package to be allowed to use your product. That's kind of like the world we live in now. It's like very strange. Not everything is like that, but hopefully that never actually happens. But there's already been some element of that with like car seat warmers and such, right? Like they'll be installed into the car, but to actually activate them, you have to pay like a subscription or something like that to activate it. Anyways, enough about the real world. Let's get back into evolving some of our Hisuian shinies. So we are already prepared to do some of these, so let's just go straight into Basculin. I'm thinking I might hold off on Scyther for now, so yeah, we'll probably hold off on Scyther just to get a few more ribbons on it. Yeah, absolutely, Carter. Nature and EVs will make a big difference. Yo, that looks amazing. That's awesome. It looks so sick, the design of Basculegion. Real quick, let's actually look at this before we... Let's take some time to enjoy this freaking Basculegion. Yo, that looks so cool! I love, like, the gradient on the tail. It just looks... fascinating. Very cool. Okay. We got that evolved. Let's get Quillfish evolved now. Hisuian Quillfish on the way. I'm pumped. This guy looks nuts. Alright, let's bring him to the front real quick. And do the same treatment. Oops. Oops. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter where they are, right? Yo, they're like talking to each other. Yo, remember when we were little guys? Yo, they're friends. We've been through a lot together. Dare I say, I love you. Like, stop listening to us. Yo, that's sick. They're just like chilling with each other. This game was definitely onto something. Alright, so I need a leaf stone. I'm pretty sure I have all the items I need in here. Max special attack, awesome. Good call. Kyogre's gonna be pretty insane with Palafin. Alright, I have to have a leaf. I have to have an item I need. Where is a leaf stone at? Here we go. Okay. Oh, I did it already. Okay. So what else do I need? I think with Rufflet, I just level it up. So wait, maybe I should get some of the grit. Isn't that what I need to use to level up? I don't remember. It's been so long. There's like an item that I can give. Oh wait, no, these. I sell those things. Wow, it's been so long I forget how to do like so much to be faster. Alright, let's evolve our Hisuian Voltorb now. Pretty excited about this one. I wonder if it will be useful in competitive play. Alright. Wow, that took forever. Yo, that one looks insane. I didn't even realize. So it just kind of gets a... Wow, the color palette on the Hisuian Pokemon are really cool. I like that a lot. I just like that it's gray. And the wooden texture is cool. Alright, so now we can level up a Rufflet here. I think level 52, if I'm not mistaken. Do I need to have a... Or maybe it's 54. Let me make sure. Before I... There it is. No problem, Mangle. Welcome back. Great to have you. That's awesome, yo. You gotta definitely have fun, build some Pokemon experiment with some different movesets. If we're gonna do some more multi-battle stuff, maybe you can get some ideas on like different things you can like do in battle, maybe. It'll be a lot of fun. Just bring your favorite shinies or something, I don't know. Alright, let's get our Hisuian Braviary. I'm pretty pumped about this. This one's actually native to my to Paldea already. Yo, this is awesome. I love the shiny Hisuian Braviary. I forgot that it was all black. I actually have one of these in Pokemon Go. As a shiny. I guess I could have just transferred it. There was a raid event they had in Pokemon Go. So I'm going to hold off on Scyther for now. But let's check out some of these Pokemon before we bring them into Violet. Yeah, I'm going to try to get more ribbons on Scyther before I evolve it into Cleavor. But I'll do most of that off stream. Yo, what a cool Pokemon. It is amazing to look at that. Alright, let's throw these back in the pasture. And let's go hang out in Scarlet and Violet. You'll make that rain team I'm not excited for. You should. I mean, Palafin plus Kyogre. Maybe put like an Amoonguss on the team. You could even like put rain abusers like Floatzel, Barraskewda, Dreadnought. I mean, there's like a bunch of different ones that will be more usable. I'm trying to think if there's what Swift Swim users are now in the game. If there's any new ones, I can't remember. I mean, there's stuff like Golduck, I guess, if you want. Golduck's actually kind of interesting. Why not, right? I would run a Golduck. Alright, we're gonna head over into Home again, and now I'm gonna bring these into Scarlet Violet, and we're gonna chill there for a bit. I'd be down to do a multi-battle if we have enough people. Or, you know, if anything, maybe we could do like a Union Circle and hang out. Do some raids or something, I don't know. I just wanted to chill out for a bit, get some of these evolutions tonight. I think Saturday for sure. I'll schedule my stream to mention multi-battles with viewers. I'll schedule it ahead of time, that way on YouTube you'll see like what's happening and what time I'll be live on Saturday. I know I said today would be the battling stream. We'll still do stuff. I'm still down to do multi-battles now. I wasn't really sure if I could get enough people interested in doing it. But yeah, I mean, if the stream is titled that, I'm sure the right person will appear. Alright, let's throw these in here again. Save. Bam. Yeah, Goodra could be interesting. I mean, you could... I mean, think of it this way. Think about things that are weak to fire. Like, think about Golden Go. Golden Go would be good on rain because you can remove some of its weaknesses. Like fire, for example. That's why Amoonguss could be good, because it's a good support Pokemon, and then you neutralize its fire weakness in the rain. Team 2, Mangle. We both picked 2. Alright, let me go back into Violet. This will be my first time bringing in these shiny Hisuian Pokemon. I guess I should have tried a red. I mean, who cares about the decks on that level? Some people do. I do in Home, maybe not in each individual game. I don't need to get every shiny registered. Okay, I'm only bringing these in. We're gonna leave Scyther right where it is for now. So if I'm not mistaken, we should have the Hisui tag on these as well, because we did take a photo with them. I think I did it right. I may not have. We'll find out, I suppose. Alright, finally going into Violet after all that. Yeah, double battles is good for rain. Same with single, but in general, weather is pretty popular in doubles, especially like right now. There's a lot of like because there is any type of weather team that does good, typically it's good to have, like I ran a sand team at Portland, and one of the big appeals to running Tyranitar was I actually like Tyranitar in this Regulation C format. I think it's actually good splashable damage. Rock Dark is actually pretty good against like Chi-Yu. I mean, I'm running the Assault Vest one, so I can come in on Flutter Mane and Chi-Yu for the most part and like do stuff. Whoa, I almost forgot I was running around with this coin. But yeah, like weather is interesting. It's like actually definitely worth my shiny Mew. Look at that. Legitimate shiny Mew from Pokemon Go. Well, I guess I'll show it like this. It's a cutie. Alright. Sorry, I think I just stopped talking my thought there. We could do multi-battles. We need one more person though. So if we did any, I know Carter and Mangold would be down. We need one more person interested to do a multi-battle, or we can't do them right now. So if anyone's down, and you can bring whatever. Legendaries, I don't really even care. We're just like having fun with it if you want to join. Alright. Shit, let's finally take a look at these. So I'm just... After being through all the different... all the Pokemon games controls are so different that it takes a little bit to get used to. Okay. So this has decent attack, and this has decent attack. But this looks like a physical attacker. This one has pretty good attack. Whatever. Probably have to breed for a really good one, honestly. Slowking is pretty interesting with chilling water. Let's see. Alright, let's take a look at the ribbons real quick. Yeah, see, he has his Sui ribbon, because I took a photo with him. Galar Champion. That's so cool. Yeah. That was like the whole point of doing that. Yo. Alright, let's see what some of these guys are like. We can do a Union Circle for the time being if you want. We could just like hang out. Why they got to where they can't evolve in... Yeah, I understand. It's a little annoying. For sure. Yeah, it does suck that it has pretty good attack, especially being a psychic type Pokemon. I mean, to be fair, like the only reason why it matters is foul play, but foul play is pretty common. That's the issue. Here, how about I put up a Union Circle? If anyone wants to come hang out for a bit. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just put the code up. Feel free to just join the lobby. We're just gonna chill out. Feel free to share some of your sentimental Pokemon you've been waiting to bring in Scarlet Violet. Just gonna be chilling for a bit. I mean, we can do some raids. I mean, you need any herba? You need any items? You want to just wreck some Pokemon with your new Pokemon? Alright, code's up on the screen. Feel free to join the lobby if you're interested. But yeah, we'll play for a little bit, and my girlfriend's actually heading out of town in the morning, so I want to try to spend some time with her tonight. She wants to play some Mario Party. So gonna have to spend some time rolling the dice. Alright. anyone else wants to join, I'll give it like 30 seconds, and otherwise, we'll set off on our journey. It's been a minute since I've done a union circle. They tend to function pretty poorly. I remember I did it one time on stream, and I wanted everyone to go to a Swablu outbreak to knock out the Swablu, see if anyone could find a shiny. And yeah, my game ended up crashing. Alright, let's set off. Thanks for joining. Let's have some fun. Yeah, definitely. It's just you two. All good. Alright, cool. Welcome, welcome. Here's my new shiny Basket Legion. Dang, he's like just going out there. Yo, Rayquaza. It's like crazy seeing some of these Pokemon in this game now. Like legitimately really cool. Oh, Zacian. Oh no, that's Amazona. What am I saying? We should just make a random sandwich together. Oh yeah, maybe it was Psyduck. No, there was a Psyduck one I did before, but one of them was a Swablu before that. And it was really... Yeah, the Psyduck one was actually pretty bad too. Now you mentioned it. You're right. Yo, Rillaboom. I want to get a shiny Rillaboom. That'd be sick. He looks great. Yo, Overquill is actually pretty big. Wow. Yo. That looks amazing. That's like the guy. Whoa, Overquill looks insane. I wish Kyogre, is that that can't be the real size of Kyogre, can it? Here, I'm gonna make a picnic. If you wanna we could just make a sandwich, just throw like random ingredients on it. We don't have to make like a shiny sandwich. You don't have to waste any of your valuable resources. Let's just make one for fun and see what it turns out to be. Well, let me find a flat area. Yeah, so throw on whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Whatever happens, happens. Alright. I'm over here if you want to join on the sandwich. I'm over here if you want to join on thy sandwich. Yo, that looks sick. Having all these Pokemon hang out. The Iron Valiant shiny looks amazing. No, we don't have to do. I mean, if you wanna drop Herba, I mean, that'd be kind of, why not? If you want to, but we don't have to, like, you know. You're gonna be breeding your Rillaboom with Ditto. Very nice. That's awesome. Yeah, that's so cool to think of the new options now for Masuda method breeding. I'm still working on my Score Bunny. Alright, cool. Oh wait, hold on. Let me wait until they join. Let me do it. I don't know if I did that right. Okay, there we go. One of 3 members. Yeah, I'll just throw whatever down though. If any of you get a shiny, that'd be kind of crazy, to be honest. Like, what are the chances? Alright, I just need one more person to join the sandwich. Everyone's Pokemon are looking great today. Yeah, Hisuian Braviary shiny looks pretty good in Scarlet Violet. There's a little bit more nuance to the color. We're trying to make the sandwich. The third person has to join. Whoever, I don't know who that is to the right. In the glasses. touch the picnic and say, let's make a sandwich, or whatever it is. Hello? I don't know who that is. Who are you? You're one of you. You're one of you. Do you want to eat a sandwich or not? Should I just say let's get cooking? I just figured you'd want the boost whatever we get. Hello? You're in already? But who's the person who's walking around? I'm so confused. Yeah, there's two. We're already like there's 3 people here, but only 2 of 3 people are actually in the sandwich. Yeah, I think I reset it main goal. Try one more time. Maybe I have no idea. I don't know who is the one as it clicks. But it's okay, we'll figure it out eventually. There we go. Alright, awesome. Alright, let's get this sandwich made. We'll show you what we'll show you what's possible. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's go. Who even knows? We're about to make the nastiest sandwich known to Scarlet and Violet. Okay. Thanks again for tuning into the stream today. I hope you're all doing well. We're making a sandwich right now and seeing what kind of boost we end up getting. A lot of prosciutto. This looks nasty, yo. What is this? It's like spicy. Wow. What? Whoa, what? How much tofu? Do you know how much land this takes up to make this much tofu? You think you're saving the environment by eating tofu? Little do you know. Anyways, I'm gonna actually try to land this. There you go. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. Watch out, Gordon Ramsay. Looks great. I'd take a piece of that sandwich. Look at this hot dog. The kiwi that's just in the front. Alright, I guess we'll see what type of boost we get. Alright, we got a poison boost. Alright. Thank you. Thank you for the herba, yo. So we have a poison boost right now. Where should we go? Poison. Do I have any outbreaks? You know what? I might just run around. Let's all go. I might go up to Tag Tree Thicket. Even though that area sucks. I'm gonna go over the Tag Tree Thicket if you wanna... I feel like if we all show up there, it's going to be laggy. But you know what? I welcome it. Oh yeah, Varoom could be a shiny with this boost. But yeah, I know there's a lot of poison types in this area. I can already feel my game like struggling. I'm gonna save real quick. Just in case things go sour out here. So technically if someone finds a shiny, it's technically possible for 2 people to get it, I think. But we don't have to go through that. Like, I don't even care. Like, if you find a shiny, it's all yours. You catch it. Maybe wait for me to go see it on your screen, but you could totally just keep it. It's yours. You found it. I won't feel envious. I won't let greed overtake me. Yeah, Marini could be a good one too. Yeah, like Toxapeck. Yeah, Grafari, whatever it's called. That would be a cool one. That's kind of what I was hoping. But there's also like, you know, right here, Mungus and Mungus, stuff like that. I mean, you all have Violet. I was gonna say we could, you know, something like Seviper or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. Since you all have the same generation same version as me. Oops. It would be kind of insane if someone found a shiny. Good luck though, to both of you. Who's Buddha? Who is Buddha? Ada, tell me more about Buddha. Why can't Buddha be here with us? Oh! Oh yeah. That was an amazing shiny that you found. Your alpha. Yeah, and it was an alpha shiny too, which was insane. Like, that's kind of crazy. That's a great name for that Pokemon. I don't remember if Licky Licky's in the DLC or not. You found a shiny Varoom? No way. Where are you at? Can I see it real quick before you catch it? It's fine if you engage it, but I think I could see you in the battle before you catch it. Yeah, I understand, Carter, if you can't be there. I'm gonna come over to East Providence. I think I see you. I just want to see it from my perspective, and then you can catch it. Wait, I see you. Does it show it? What the fudge? Oh, you caught it already? Oh, I see. Dang. I wanted to see it. But regardless, congratulations on your new shiny. That is an amazing find. That was really fast, honestly, so that's hype. You're near the entrance of Tag Tree Thicket. Yeah, I think I see you. Isn't that you right here? Whoops. These Varoom are just going crazy. Oh wait, there it is. Very cool. Congratulations on your new shiny. That's crazy. That's amazing. That is super hype. Dude, these freaking Varoom are terrorizing me. I can't get away. I can't escape it. They're just treating me. I'll take it. Very cool. I actually saw James Beck post a video. He's a big VGC content creator. The Reveroom, its evolution, apparently has a good tech like I guess Japanese players figured out a way to run Reverum where it completely counters Dondozo. I didn't get to watch the video yet, I just remember seeing it and I recommended a few days ago. That'd be cool. It's kind of interesting to think that with the way Pokemon functions, there's a lot of Pokemon that probably will never be seen how, like, you know, everyone runs Palafin exactly the same right now, for the most part. There's some, you know, adaptations, people run Substitute over Haze, or whatever, but like for the most part people do not run coverage moves at all on Palafin in VGC. But I feel like it's like slight adaptations where, you know, if you faced a Palafin who actually has like Ice Punch or Close Combat or something, like a lot of people really just like aren't prepared for stuff that isn't just like the basic cookie cutter moveset. That's super awesome. I've gotten one before of a Villon, but that's super awesome you got up a room. I love seeing people get shinies. Alright. But yeah, I think in general, I'm still like I'm actually competing in a regional next weekend in Fresno, California, and I'm still like up in the air like what I want to do. Like I'm still signed up for VGC at the moment. I might switch for Go for my first time in the entire cycle, just because they actually did a move rework today, and it could be interesting to compete in the tournament. There's only 44 people playing, and I'm like, dang, if I actually do good, I could just top cut and get an invite to Worlds. Like, there's literally only 44 people, last time I checked, signed up for Pokemon Go at Fresno. And the thing is, I actually do have a good chance of top cutting the tournament. I mean, there's a lot of really good SoCal battlers that are going to be there. But currently, I'm signed up for VGC, because that's what my plan was all cycle, was to just, you know, play Scarlet Violet during its debut. But honestly, my best run has been 5-4. I did that twice. It's really hard. This is really difficult, honestly, to go like 6-3, 7-2 in these tournaments. Like, most of them have been 600 plus contestants for just VGC alone. It's insane. So, like, imagine, like, you can't build a team that can account for every Pokemon. For example, on my last run in Portland, I went 5-4, and my very first opponent, my second opponent, I won my first battle, and then my second opponent was running Stonejourner, and my entire team really just was not expecting to see a Stonejourner, let alone a Wide Guard Pokemon. Like, I was, like, Wide Guard's good, but it really wasn't that common. And yeah, this person had Stonejourner and Wide Guard, and it was just like a really good counter to what I was running. Like, it wasn't like a counter to what I was running, it was more just like a good pick to kind of like break my core. Because it's just like not something I had in, you know, I saw a 1, is what I'm trying to say, in my entire time testing this team. And then I go to the tournament. I mean, like, in the entire time of testing and playing it in the tournament, I've only seen 1 Stonejourner. So I was pretty much right. Not, I just got unlucky, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I appreciate that, Carter. I really appreciate the support. It means a lot. I'll see what I'll do. Like, if I do Pokemon Go, it's still going to be hard. But I do feel like, just based on the fact that there's less entries in the top 2, if I remember correct, go to Worlds. I don't know. Like, I'm a pretty good Pokemon Go battler. It's, I mean, in NAIC last year, which is the international, there's an international tournament they do every year in Ohio. That was probably the most intense Pokemon, like, they didn't have, like, I wasn't doing Scarlet, excuse me, I can't speak. I wasn't doing Sword and Shield at all, VGC, seriously. But I did do the Pokemon Go cycle because it was our first run, and I was like, I'll do one tournament at least. So I did NAIC, and I actually tied for 9th place, and I won $500 and a bunch of Pokemon cards. And I honestly just barely missed getting into day 2 because I made like one wrong bait in my play. Like I actually had a really good matchup against my opponent. So it's definitely possible that I could actually like top cut a tournament. And if I went to Japan, like the main reason of switching over to Go is primarily because if I could get an invite to go to Japan to play Pokemon, like that'd be sick, yo, to be honest. Because that's where Worlds is this year, is in Japan. I have my passport pending right now in the off chance I actually do good at one of these tournaments. Yeah, that was insane. You just got lucky with the probability, but I mean, that's just how shiny hunting works. Sometimes you get extremely lucky, the very first spawn you get is a shiny. Other times you're soft resetting for hours on end. I'm glad someone got a shiny. I mean, I personally am just glad to see you get it. And you know, the thing is too, like, there's still a chance. We still have some time. What, we have like 20 minutes left, right? Oh yeah, I understand, Ada. I'm sorry that it's been dead. Yes, you didn't have it charge after your night shift. I feel that. Are you still doing a night shift right now, Ada? Is that like what you're working on right now? Or are you just like chilling? Yeah, after this boost, I'm gonna call it a night. But I will schedule the stream for Saturday. I'll mention that we'll have multi-battles a thing. That way we can maybe draw a little bit more of a crowd who would like to participate in battles. Let's see. Yeah, for the most part, I'm a pretty well-rounded Pokemon person in general. Like, if I'm being honest, Pokemon Go is not really like I like the battling in it, it's fun. I've always preferred VGC over Pokemon Go. But there is like an element of competitiveness that can come from playing good battlers. And like I said, I mean, it's like actually a lucrative pathway for me. Like there's probably like 500 people, 300 to 500 people signed up for VGC at Fresno, if not more. I don't even remember what the player count was. For me to get an invite to Worlds from that tournament, I'd have to top cut and be, I think, top 2. I think only top 2 in every game get an invite. So like the competition is just so much sweatier for Scarlet Violet, and it's like actually harder. Like the game in general is just like really surprisingly complex and fair, and maybe not fair. Fair is maybe not. When you have random elements like crits and status, I guess technically it's not that fair. It can be a little random. Yeah. Yeah, it's Wednesday. My streaming schedule's been a little weird. I didn't stream on Memorial Day. I did a random stream yesterday, which worked really good to kind of, you know, the home update. That's the main reason why I went live. But it just worked out. You don't even have the shiny charm yet? Holy smokes. Very nice. Love to see that. That's actually super sick then. You gotta name that something cool to, you know, mark the occasion. Just keeping an eye on some of these fungus. One time I was just walking by this area and I saw a shiny fungus. Full odds. I mean, it's not really full odds with the shiny charm. I like how this is what we ended up doing, is just shiny hunting. I would love to get a Grafari, whatever it's called. Grafari? Rastafari. 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 Just like some drum and bass jungle. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. The Powerpuff Girls theme song. Those hands are ridiculous. All right. Will anyone else get lucky? Mango got lucky. What mons are able to evolve in Scarlet Violet? Honestly, I don't even think any of I think the Zoroark can, because obviously people had it. The ones that you have to use attacks for cannot evolve. I'm thinking maybe Voltorb can, just because you have to use a Leaf Stone, but I actually don't know. I haven't tried. I evolved all mine in Arceus today, but the ones like Quillfish you have to do in Arceus, Ursaluna you have to do in Arceus, Basculegion has to be in Arceus. Pretty sure Sneasler. Actually, maybe Sneasler. Anything that can level by... Anything that evolves by level, I think can evolve in Scarlet Violet, but... For example, Rufflet, obviously you have to put it in Arceus if you want it to change into the Hisuian version. Yeah, maybe if you try it, let me know, because that'd be interesting to know. I think Voltorb, it could make sense. On Cerebi, I didn't really look to see if Voltorb... Actually, I bet you Cerebi has some information on this. Like, anything that you have to use the attacks to evolve it, it has to be done in Arceus. The full moon thing is also Arceus. Well, let me look at Electrode real quick. I am curious, actually, now. Let's see. What does it say on Cerebi? Okay, so it says as long as you just... Yeah, you could evolve it in Scarlet Violet if you use the Leaf Stone. That's cool. Cerebi is the best. Cerebi is just on it, usually. Yeah, I think anything that is a traditional way of evolution, like a level up or an item that already exists, can be done. Like, I'm thinking Growlithe too is probably the same idea. It's just like Rufflet, Scyther, obviously they have a different pathway of evolution that is exclusive to Pokemon Legends Arceus. But yeah, I brought in my Electrode, Overquill, Basculegion, and Braviary. Braviary was a cool case in itself because the Rufflet I actually did catch here in Violet, and then I sent it over and evolved it and brought it back. So technically it's a Paldean native Hisuian Braviary, even though I had to evolve it in Arceus. Yeah. I don't actually have the shiny Growlithe yet. I want to do a hunt for it eventually, because I'm thinking that would be a pretty cool Pokemon to have for VGC whenever they allow them in. Yeah, it's like a little complex at first, but it's really cool to see some of these older Pokemon. Like, when I saw Mewtwo in here and Rayquaza, I didn't think I'd be as hyped about it as I actually was. You know, it's just like fun having some old friends around. One time your older brother was staring at your screen while just walking in Pokemon Scarlet, and then he just randomly walked to a full odds Strudel. Yo, that's sick. That's amazing. That's the best way to get shinies. Yeah, I'm excited too. I wonder if Worlds will still be... Like, I wonder what they'll do for Worlds. Because as far as I know, Regulation C is going to be all the way up to NAIC. I don't know if it was confirmed that Worlds will be Regulation C format. I have a feeling they're going to close out with like maybe Regulation C. I don't know if they'll really do transfer in for Worlds. I bet you they'll start off the next season after Worlds with all transfer in Pokemon being allowed, like all the Hisuian Pokemon. I definitely think Overquill will be interesting, having Intimidate and also being a dark poison type. It's kind of cool. It's been typically a pretty good typing in Pokemon. Even Skuntank early Scarlet Violet got some pretty interesting play, like competitively in Regulation A. Yeah, exactly. Similar to what they did with Sword and Shield. Kind of like slow drip the content a bit. Personally, I like when they strip the metas more. I enjoyed Regulation A lot. I feel like I didn't even get to enjoy it as much as... I feel like there's a lot of tech that people have discovered now that could have been viable in Regulation A. Like, the meta probably would be completely different if we... Not like completely different, but it would definitely be somewhat different when Regulation A or some format like that comes back around again. Because I feel like a lot of people just didn't really know what to do with certain things. Like, Palafin didn't even really get a lot of play till towards the end of Regulation A. I think it gained more usage in Regulation B with like after Wolf Glick and his Perish Trap team pretty much took Orlando. Yeah, exactly. Like, you understand. It's like even me playing through them, like I made this Perish Trap team that could have worked in Regulation A, but like, you know, it was long gone. But yeah, Perish Trap's pretty spicy. It's kind of hard to use properly when everyone knows how to play around it. Yeah, Gastrodon's kind of interesting. I think I've seen it used a few times. It's definitely one of those Pokemon that's like, it does really good when it has when you line it up, align it with its like matchup you're putting up against, but I feel like sometimes Gastrodon just struggles with sitting there on the field. But I have seen some really interesting teams where people run like Surf Pelipper or some type of Surf user next to it. Like, I saw Surf, I think it was Surf Tatsugiri plus Storm Drain Gastrodon. And, you know, they're just triggering their own Storm Drain or whatever. And it's actually pretty effective to get your attack stat up there really fast. It works probably better on the ladder versus an actual open sheet tournament. I don't really know. I would assume just because a lot of times you're not going to like think that's what's going to happen. You know, it's a little spicy, but it's actually, if you don't make the correct plays, it can like sweep your entire team. I've definitely been a victim of that type of tech. Yeah, we were talking about Kyogre plus Palafin. I don't know if, like, I'm sure Palafin will still be relevant. But, yeah, there's gonna be weather wars for sure. It's gonna be very interesting to see how the meta ends up changing. Like, Trick Room has been kind of slept on too, I feel like, in this generation. I saw this really crazy Standler, Poison Standler Trick Room team. It was featured on Cybertron VGC's YouTube channel a bit ago. Apparently it did like really good in one of the global challenges for a Japanese player to allow them to get an invite to Worlds or whatever. Like, it's actually insane. Like, I mean, it kind of stinks that you have to do best of one for, like, if you live in Japan to be qualified for Worlds, but at the same time you could run stuff like that where it's like super cheesy and people don't really know how to play around it. Yeah, I do like Gastrodon though. I do think it's good. I actually wanted to use it a bit myself, but I've actually been a really big fan of Orthworm throughout all of Regulation C. My team's not the same as, I forget what his name is, like the guy who has the one team that was like Dragonite, Qianpao, Orthworm, like the Citrus Berry Orthworm. Like, that one's really good. Like, that team's pretty solid. I'm actually running more of a sand team. The one that I have my Orthworm on currently, but I don't know, like, I like the idea of, like, using Orthworm to even support stuff like Iron Hands or Azumarill in Regulation C. Trying to get, like, a belly drum off and then, like, having a big offensive pressure on the opponent. Yeah, the size spam on the ladder was really annoying. It's funny because, like, in tournament play, it almost, like, never shows up. Like, you almost never see it. But on the ladder, it's so annoying because you don't really know what... You don't know what the Terra type of Armarouge is, so... You don't know if it's going to be a Dark, Psychic, or Grass Terra. You know what I mean? It's like, you want to hit it with a super effective move, but you don't also want to hit it with a super effective move if it happens to be the weak armor, weak policy one. You know what I mean? It's so complicated with Armarouge on the ladder. It's definitely S tier when you play on the ladder. But I would say... Yeah, otherwise, you can kind of play around it if you can see open sheet. It's definitely really difficult though. Like, you don't know which one's gonna have Trick Room, etc, etc. Alright, Ada, have a great night. It is a pleasure having you here. Yeah, one of my buddies, Kanto Clark, he's been running a lot of Azumarill. It does pretty good next to Dragonite and Qianpao too. I mean, Water Fairy is really good typing. Azumarill does have some pretty decent bulk to it, being what it is, you know? And its attack stat is nothing to mess around with when you have huge power, plus Belly Drum. That's what I'm trying to say though, like, into like Chi-Yu and Fluttermane, it could be a pretty decent, like you said, into most of the Rune Pokemon. It's a pretty good Pokemon. Oh, I'm sorry, Carter. Yeah, that's that team. That Orthworm is the one I ran on my Portland team. There is a rental code for my Portland team up on my VGC Pokemon YouTube channel. But yeah, I mean, it's like it's pretty straightforward for the most part. I don't even think I have any Rune Pokemon on it. It's pretty much just Garchomp. It's a little spicy in the sense that I'm actually running Sandvale Garchomp instead of Rough Skin, but I felt like it actually was somewhat warranted, mainly because if I Terra Fire in Sand, I won't take any residual damage. And I mean, to be honest, Rough Skin definitely is really good, but for the off chance that like people have to go for Hydro Pumps, it does give me a little bit more evasion. It pretty much turns all 100% accurate moves into, I think, 80% accurate if I'm not mistaken. I think it gives me a 20% evasion boost in Sand. Alright, so we have about 6 minutes left on this boost, and then I'm gonna head off for the night. But yeah, it's a little spicy in that regard. Like, I wouldn't recommend necessarily running Sandvale, but I felt like I played the team enough that I was like, you know what, why not? It didn't actually benefit me at all during the tournament to run Sandvale, but on the ladder, there's actually been times where it mattered. Like, Icy Wind, for example, like, into me, it misses, and then I, like, sweep. Or, there was a time where actually an Armarouge's Expanding Force missed me. Like, legitimately missed me in the sand. 100% accurate move, that's crazy. My opponent was probably, like, tripping out, like, what just happened? Because it's, like, so uncommon to run Sandvale. But the thing is, like, evasion moves like Sandvale are banned in some competitive formats like Smoggin, and they're banned for a reason, because I guess you could arguably say it's, like, uncompetitive in a way, because, you know, it's not consistent enough to be a strategy. But, like, in the off chance it, like, works really good in my favor, and it could really be just devastating to my opponent to miss really crucial attacks. Like, imagine a Fluttermane going for Moonblast into Garchomp and it just misses. Like, my opponent would probably just cry. Like, but yeah. Anyways, the team itself is running, it's Garchomp, Orthworm, Tyranitar, Amoonguss, Gyarados, and Fluttermane. Yeah, exactly. Some Pokemon, like, I'll pick the 100% accurate move a lot of times over the stronger one, just because I hate missing moves. That's why I haven't been... I didn't really use Iron Bundle that much, even though I think it's a great Pokemon. Because I hate having to rely on Hydro Pumps for my main water move. But, I mean, Iron Bundle, technically you could, like, run it a lot different than that, too. You could just run, like, Icy Wind, Encore. It's really good, honestly. It's, like, such a good Pokemon. Good Pokemon are good for a reason. But yeah, Garchomp is absolutely meta for a reason. I mean, even on my team, like, Amoonguss plus Garchomp is, like, a OG comp. Like, redirect Sword Stance. That was, like, the idea with my team is... I had Sword Stance on Garchomp. I had one opponent that I faced in Portland. I had Amoonguss lead. They had no way to double target my Pokemon. And I went for Rage Powder turn 1, went for Sword Stance, and I just... They couldn't do anything after that. Like, they couldn't remove Amoonguss, they couldn't target Garchomp to damage it. And my attack was so... I mean, after one Sword Stance, most things can't take an Earthquake. So yeah, it was pretty brutal. Like, I just swept my opponent, like, so fast. But, you know, that's, like, the ideal scenario. If you get lucky and your opponent just isn't seeing that or thinking, like, that's what I'm going to do. Turn 1 is just, like, set up. Yeah, during the global challenge, missing a lot of Hydro Pump, it stinks sometimes to lose to RNG like that. That's the whole thing, right? It's like, it doesn't feel bad to lose a battle. It feels bad to lose sometimes purely to missing an attack or getting flinched or getting frozen from a low percentage hacks or something. But that is Pokemon. I mean, I feel like Pokemon, even though it does have that element RNG that you can't control, like a critical hit, etc., I still find it to be relatively enjoyable as a competitive game, and I do feel like most matches you can walk away from with some insight on how to, like, build a stronger team or play around a team better. You learn to, like, value certain Pokemon on your team and, like, how you have to preserve them, not really give them up too early. You know, even terastallizing too early in a match could be detrimental. Like, I remember I did one match, I wasn't even thinking. I Terra Watered my Amoonguss, and I completely let my opponent's Amoonguss be able to put me to sleep after that. Like, I wasn't even thinking, like, oh, I'm gonna lose my Spore immunity if I Terra. You know, it's like learning curve in the terastallized meta in general. It's like, yeah, it's nice to turn into a water type, but you also lose the benefits of, you know, that alone. So if you're in a mirror match, you gotta be very careful about terroring. You just saw Strudel eating an orange? That's cool. Slithering seems really cool. So you've been running Slithering in Regulation C. Or B, maybe. That seems... Honestly, I feel like Slithering is kind of an interesting Pokemon. Maybe a little underexplored, too. That's pretty cute, though. It's just sitting out here munching away. I love Volcarona, and, like, seeing it get this type of love in this gen through these Paradox forms is super cool. I actually caught a 0 attack IV shiny Iron Moth whenever I was, like, originally hunting it. Like, I caught 2 in a sandwich and one of them had 0 attack IV. I was like, holy crap, that's competitively viable IVs. I've never built it and I've never used it once. Which I find a shame because I actually really love the design of it. And I don't think it's even a bad Pokemon necessarily. I didn't feel like it really matched with the way I play. If that makes sense. Like, it didn't seem like certain Pokemon, it's like I want to use them. Like, even Garchomp and Amoonguss, like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, I never used those Pokemon in previous gens. But, like, something about this gen just clicked with me in Amoonguss. Like, I finally understood the power of Amoonguss. And, yeah. I feel like, especially during my Portland run where I ran Amoonguss, I played Garchomp and Amoonguss pretty good. It's just that, yeah, they're not new to the scene. It's just, I don't know. I've never been big fans of either of them, even though they're all like relatively amazing picks. I always try to build spice, I guess, but even me, like my whole experience playing through the regionals I've gone to during Scarlet Violet, I've learned to be more pragmatic about my team building. As much as I love spice, I mean, I try to use good Pokemon still. I mean, even during Regulation C, I was using Orthworm, and I just had a suspicion it would be a good pick in this format. And yeah, like now it's not really a surprise if you see an Orthworm, but I still think it's a pretty good Pokemon. It's just that it's really hard to play since a lot of people are now prepared to play around it a lot better. They know how to deal with it. You got to be a little more... Like, for example, I saw Hawlucha at Portland, and I didn't face it myself, but like, they ran Unburdened Hawlucha with Indeedee. And it was actually like, they got the day 2. It's stuff like that that gets you to day 2. Bringing something that's actually good, but underexplored, and people don't have the confidence to bring to a tournament. Because a lot of times people will just settle with what already works. And Pokemon's beautiful in the regard that there is enough depth to the game to allow us to, you know, do something different. Like, make adaptations that are more unique. Slitherwing is that true homie though. I caught 2 shiny marked ones off a sandwich. That's amazing. Mungus was born to... Yeah, it really is. It's like... It was pretty much designed with doubles in mind. It's not really good otherwise. I mean, maybe it works. Maybe it's alright in singles. I don't know. I haven't played singles in a long time. I'm sure it's still good in singles. I mean, Regenerator is just a great ability. Spore is amazing. It's like probably one of the best moves in the game. But yeah, I agree. It's like perfect with Rage Powder for doubles. Yeah, I agree. It becomes a lot harder to be spicier. You kind of have to like take things that are already good and just like adapt them to your playstyle. Like for example, Gyarados is being run a lot different now. Like people caught on to how good Gyarados is at this point. But at the time during Portland even, people weren't really akin to running Gyarados. There was definitely people running Gyarados, but for example, I made sure I was running Gyarados on my team, but I made sure my support Gyarados was fast enough to outspeed other support Gyarados that were typically being run. And I got into a situation where I was facing another Gyarados and a Mungus core, and because my Gyarados was faster, I was able to shut down and taunt their Gyarados, so their Gyarados couldn't taunt my Mungus, and I was safety goggles Gyarados, so they couldn't even Spore me, and then I could just taunt their Mungus, and they can't Rage Powder or Spore. So I actually, because I won the speed tie against one particular opponent, it pretty much was the only reason why I won. Alright, so the shiny sandwich is over. I was on a little rant there talking about a Mungus. But I'm gonna actually end my stream for now. Yeah, the speed creeping in these formats are definitely very interesting. I found it crazy that Booster Energy Max Speed Fluttermane can outspeed things even in Tailwind and Choice Scarf. It's actually kind of crazy. But yeah, thanks for tuning into the stream tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna head off. I'll be back on Saturday. I'll schedule my stream on YouTube so you can see when we're live. We'll definitely do multi-battles if we can have enough people participating. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out to the stream. The Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. Good morning, evening, afternoon, for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, friends. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got these homies evolved now. I could honestly just sit here talk about Pokemon competitive for a long time. But maybe we'll do another battle stream soon. Peace. Take care, friends. Take care. That's the end of my stream. Let me end the circle. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Take care, friends.